Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to begin with an alarming surge in new COVID infections in the U.S.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Tonight, U.S. cases of coronavirus more than doubling.
The U.S. Embassy in Beijing confirms the first American death.
The first confirmed U.S. case of the contagious coronavirus.
My name is Matthew Petrozello. I am a 12th grader at Spanish River High School, and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Sammy Kwan. I'm 17 and I go to Spanish River High School.
My name is Lulu Perel. I'm 17, but I'll be 18 very soon, and I go to Spanish River High.
My name is Sarah. I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior at Spanish River High School.
My name is Jason Pena. I'm 18 years old and I go to Spanish River High.
My name is Kyla Suttles. I'm a senior and I go to Spanish River High School.
Justin Splea. I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior at Spanish River High School.
My life was pretty ordinary before the pandemic. I did join a lot of clubs, went out to dinner a lot with my friends, went to the movies.
My life was good. I went to school every day. I saw my friends. It was before I had my car. Yeah.
My life before the pandemic was pretty normal. I was just going on a daily routine, school, track practice, going home, sleeping, and hanging out with friends.
My life was pretty normal, hanging out with friends, going out after school, and pretty much all the usual.
My life was pretty normal. I had sports, I went to church, and I was involved in a lot of extracurricular activities.
I'd say the word is freedom. You really don't have any restrictions. You can do whatever you want without having to think about things that you might have to think about now.
My life was very busy. I had a lot going on here at school. I was on the color guard team. I had a lot of things going on. It was lively. It was fun.
My life during the pandemic was pretty typical. You were indoors all the time, couldn't see your friends, couldn't hang out. It sort of became depressing before the school year started.
Isolated, lonely, boring, locked up.
It was pretty hard being locked up in my room all day, doing nothing, couldn't really get outside. I would go on my daily run, but I wouldn't really be able to see any of my friends, and it was pretty lonely.
Locked up. I was really stuck inside my house. I couldn't go anywhere. We actually went to North Carolina because my dad worked there, and we all were just inside, and we would go on walks, and there's nothing really else to do besides online school.
Honestly, in the beginning, it was definitely a change for me. And it was strange not going to school anymore and doing work from home and having all the stores and shopping centers closed. But then when the 2020-21 school year started, things just became the new normal. Things started opening up in Florida, so I was very happy about that.
A lot has changed, especially with the mask mandate and vaccine mandates. A lot of people are iffy about it and whether they should get it, but it's also about safety and taking precautions in other people's lives.
My life during the pandemic was very sad. We were forced into our homes for and we didn't know when we'd be able to leave, so I couldn't see my friends. I just felt very secluded and alone and sad.
My mental health, I sometimes get depressed, maybe sometimes I get angry. But what I do to cope myself is I play piano.
It's hard. Every day's a struggle, and I'm just getting through it one day at a time.
It took a huge toll on my mental health. I'd say there were sides of me that I just didn't think would ever come out. I was sad, I was angry for whatever reason, I don't know, mainly because we were trapped inside for what's felt like a long time.
It definitely took a toll on me, especially during quarantine, because being trapped in a house all day, surrounded by other people, especially worried about getting sick too, it definitely does take a toll on your mental health.
My mental health has been drastically affected by the pandemic. I It's changed a lot. I think I've like changed like dramatically as a person since the beginning of the pandemic, because you had to learn a lot being, people change during this.
Definitely wasn't good. I feel like being isolated like made us all have like more insecurities and like watching things like online. So my anxiety definitely got worse during the pandemic.
The pandemic definitely took a toll on my mental health. It has made it a significant impact, and it will never be the same.